course, to my immediate right is Lana Payne, who needs no introduction as President of the Federation of Labour. To her right is Frank O'Leary, who is the President of the NAPE Labatt Local. And to my left is Chris Henley, and Chris is the negotiator for the Labatt workers. So as you're aware, of course, the workers at Labatt are on strike, and the employer says it's business as usual, but it's not business as usual. Labatt and its parent company enjoy billions of dollars annually in profits. In spite of massive profits, this worldwide conglomerate is seeking concessions from workers in Newfoundland and Labrador. And after years of loyal service, these workers are faced with massive concessions not only during their working career, but into retirement as well. Despite this, a small group of workers in Newfoundland and Labrador have been targeted by the Goliath multinational company. Now let me just give you a little bit of background about Labatt. Labatt Brewing Company, called Labatt, is a member of Anheuser-Busch InBev. It's referred to as AB InBev. AB InBev is the leading global brewer and one of the world's top 5 consumer products companies. It has annual revenue of approximately $14 billion. The company posted $9.4 billion in profit post-tax in 2012. Despite these massive profits, the employer believes workers in Newfoundland and Labrador deserve less. I'll turn it over now to Lana Payne.
Good morning, everyone, and thanks, Carol. Today, the Newfoundland and Labrador Federation of Labour, representing 26 affiliated unions, 500 union locals, and more than 65,000 working people in every sector of the economy in our province, is calling for a boycott of Labatt's products brewed, imported, and sold in Newfoundland and Labrador. We are respectfully this morning asking for the support of Newfoundlanders and Labradorians. We ask that they join with us in solidarity in our boycott. This decision of our Federation of Labour's Executive Council comes after a 10-week strike by NAPE members at the St. John's Labatt plant. A strike that is really about their decision, the workers' decision, to resist the race to the bottom being demanded by their employer, as well as their determination to stand up for good jobs for themselves and for the next generation of workers. Working people are facing these exact kind of challenges all across our country. At a time when employers in Newfoundland and Labrador complain that they can't get or keep skilled workers, at a time when corporate profits continue to soar, working people are being squeezed by the power and might of multinationals who demand concessions that erode good family supporting jobs in our province. This is not a case of needing concessions. We must be very clear about that. This is a case of corporate greed. And in the ultimate sign of disrespect and contempt for their own employees, this multinational corporation actually wanted these workers to train their own strikebreakers. Today, beer is being brewed in that plant by these very strikebreakers. And every day, our members fighting for good jobs for themselves, for young workers, and for a strong middle class in our community must watch as others cross their picket line and take their work. This is condoned, sadly, in our province because our laws permit such an assault on workers' rights and their right to fair collective bargaining. But I suggest that while it may be condoned in our province, many, many people find such a practice unjust and unfair. We are now heading into summer, a very busy time for beer sales in our province. So once again, our Federation of Labour, with the support of our Executive Council, respectfully ask that Newfoundlanders and Labradorians boycott Labatt products and to support their fellow Newfoundlanders and Labradorians until the workers have a fair collective agreement. I believe in our province we have a strong history of taking care of our own, rallying around each other in times of need. And it is that strong sense of solidarity that we call upon today. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. You will find in your media kits some letters and correspondence that we've received. We're really overwhelmed by the support that we've received, not just from local general public members, but also from people abroad as well, throughout Canada and internationally. The Canadian Brewery Workers Alliance, which is an association that represents all the Labatt Brewery local unions in Canada, in particular has thrown their support behind the workers here in Newfoundland and Labrador. And the Canadian Brewery Workers Alliance is supporting us, supporting the workers here in this province by calling on all of its members throughout Canada to boycott all Labatt imports across Canada. In addition, we've also received support and encouragement from members of AB InBev Global Brewery Workers Alliance, which is a subcommittee of the International Union of Food Workers. And we've received support from their members around the globe, from as far away as Argentina, the United Kingdom, to Belgium, to name a few. The show of national and international support and solidarity will send a powerful message to AB InBev and Labatt that their treatment of workers in Newfoundland and Labrador is recognized and unacceptable, not only in this province, but across this country and around the world. The list of Labatt products that we are asking the people of this province to boycott include the following: Budweiser, Bud Lite, Labatt Blue, Blue Star, Labatt Maximum Ice, and Jockey Club. And imports: Becks, Stella Artois, Alexander Keith's, Hoegaarden, Michelob, Kokanee, and Leffe. The workers at Labatt thank the general public of this province for the tremendous support that they have given. They would be very appreciative of the support for the boycott and for standing up for the rights of Newfoundlanders and Labradorians against a multinational corporation who have demonstrated the lack of respect for these local workers.